What's up, guys? It's your boy Hokage here. Welcome to the video. Today we gotta talk about some Boruto spoilers, and more specifically I'm gonna talk about spoilers for episode 81. Now you might be thinking, where are the spoilers for Boruto episode 80? Well, they are out, but they don't spoil anything. It's basically everything that you see in the short preview clip we get at the end of the 79th episode. Now the thing is, spoilers for episode 80, they came out at the start of October, like almost a month ago. It's just that I never made a video. Back then, these spoilers were relevant, but as I said, they don't spoil anything right now. However, spoilers for episode 81 are very, very interesting, and special thanks to Jackson for providing us with these spoilers. If you've been following my channel for a while right now, you guys know about Jackson. Please follow him. I'm going to have his Twitter in the description of this video. He posts a lot of Boruto news, spoilers, and discussions. So yeah. Anyway, with that said, let's get into the video. Boruto is injured and he evacuates with Shikadai and the others. For security purposes, Inojin explores the vicinity with Shoujo, but is found by an odd creature born from the earth, most likely Akuta. Meanwhile, Boruto is unconscious due to an injury and he has a dream. One part of this spoiler that I'm going to focus on is the fact that Boruto is going to have a dream. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm almost 100% certain that we're either going to see Toneri or Momoshiki or something Otsutsuki related. If you guys remember, the last time Boruto had a dream in the Boruto anime, and I think that's the only time we really saw him dream, back then he met Toneri for the first time, and basically Toneri told him about his eye. He kind of predicted his future. He said basically that his eye will either lead this world to destruction or it's gonna save it, right? And Toneri appeared for a couple of more times throughout the Boruto series, and the last time we saw him was when he was fighting against Urashiki. Urashiki bodied him pretty easily, but he never really killed Toneri, so Toneri is still alive. Now, one more thing to note is that in this arc, the Hokage Sennin mentioned Boruto's fate. As Boruto was leaving the Ryuchi cave, basically Hokage Sennin said that, you know, this kid, he has an interesting fate or something like that, and this could be some type of foreshadowing that Boruto's fate or something like that is going to be touched upon more in this arc. And whenever Toneri was on the screen, he pretty much always used to talk about Boruto's fate. I mean, you have a lot of people talking about Boruto's fate, not only Hokage Sennin and Toneri, but also Momoshiki. Back in the versus Momoshiki arc, when, you know, Boruto did the final Rasengan to, when he hit Momoshiki with the final Rasengan, they came into this weird space, they were talking, and Momoshiki basically told him that he sees Boruto's fate / destiny, and that his blue eyes will one day take away everything from him. So yeah, now to give more evidence, you know, to this theory that I'm having right now, in the fourth opening of the Boruto series, we see the Jogan activating, meaning that there's probably going to be some Otsutsuki related shit in this arc. Now, you might say that the Jogan did activate during the Hidden Mist arc when Boruto was fighting against Shizuma alongside Kagura, but, you know, that's an exception. During the versus Momoshiki arc, obviously, you had a lot of Otsutsuki related shit going on, and in the Nue arc, as the Jogan was appearing, we kept seeing Toneri from time to time. And, you know, in episode 18, I believe, or 16, something like that, Kinshiki and Momoshiki were teased. So, yeah, I mean, Momoshiki himself said to Boruto that he strongly inherited the power of the Otsutsuki. He's obviously referring to the Jogan. And, you know, we're gonna see the Jogan in this arc. And now Boruto is gonna have a dream. Yes, Toneri is frozen. That's what, you know, Urashiki did to him, but maybe he can still communicate with Boruto through a dream, maybe, you know, for the last time or something like that, because, you know, when they met, obviously, Toneri wasn't physically present, you know, he wasn't at the Earth, right, he was on the moon or whatever, and he still managed to talk to Boruto. And if not Toneri, maybe Momoshiki's gonna talk to him through a dream, because obviously Momoshiki's quote-unquote dead, but what if his spirit lives inside of Boruto? Because obviously Momoshiki gave Boruto the Karma Seal, and if you're an anime only, you're probably confused right now, but later on in the manga, the name of the seal gets revealed, and the name is Karma. So anyway, Momoshiki gave him the karma seal, and maybe he's gonna be able to communicate with Boruto through that seal or something like that, because if you think about it, what else could happen in Boruto's dream? I doubt that they're gonna just have Boruto randomly dream about something, because like, it must be relevant to the storyline, because it's literally put in the spoiler as one of the most relevant things. Now, obviously, all of this is speculation. I could be 100% wrong. Maybe we're gonna see Boruto, I don't know, dreaming about some random shit. If that's the case, I'm gonna be really disappointed because of all these crazy predictions that I'm having right now. But if you think about it, it's not really crazy, because let's summarize. Last time Boruto dreamed, he met Toneri. Jogan, which is related to the Otsutsuki clan, is gonna appear in this arc, and Boruto's destiny/fate was teased yet again in this arc by the Hokage Sennin. And maybe through Boruto's dream, if he actually meets Toneri again, Toneri is gonna say something about his future or something like that. Keep in mind that in the second opening of Boruto, teenage Boruto was teased. Boruto was first looking at Naruto's back, and then all of a sudden he saw himself. And back then I made a theory video in which I said that Boruto might be able to see like his own future, because like if you think about it, these Otsutsukis, they have this like weird ability where they can see some things, into the future. Momoshiki is able to do it. Toneri is able to do it. Not to a full extent, because like he can see like the exact outcome of Boruto's fate, because he said it's either gonna be destruction or like you're gonna save it. And it kind of makes sense because he's not a full-blooded Otsutsuki, but he can still do it. And Boruto, obviously, as stated by Momoshiki, inherited the power of the Otsutsuki, and Jogan is probably going to be the most overpowered dojutsu ever. That's my prediction. But anyway, you would assume that he might get the same ability. Now, the difference is, and well, if my theory is correct, maybe Jogan will allow Boruto to see his own fate. But let me explain, and I said this in that theory video, so I'm just gonna kind of briefly mention it again. I'm not saying that Boruto is gonna get this crazy ability where he's gonna see everything that's gonna happen in his life. A, because that would just be too overpowered. B, it wouldn't be interesting for us as the viewers, but maybe he sees like a glimpse of himself in the future or something like that. As I said, it was teased in the second opening of Boruto, and maybe something in this dream will happen. If not Toneri, if not Momoshiki, maybe he's gonna have a vision or something like that. I don't know, guys. It's gonna be such a shame if this is just a regular dream. I'm sure that I got all of you hyped right now, but honestly, these are my honest thoughts. Yeah, anyway, that was your boy Hokage. Twitter and Discord links are in the description below. Also, link to my second channel is in the description of this video. Make sure to follow Jackson, as I already said in this video. If you're new to this channel and if you're into the Boruto series, consider subscribing for daily uploads. Yes, right now, daily. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.